Today on an all-new Dr. Phil exclusive, she disappeared on spring break. Now,
the man who says he was one of the last people to see Brittanee Drexel is going to speak out for the very first time.
I was there with 4 other people, and I'm the one that's singled out.
You knew something that you weren't telling me. It's fishy.
When she left our hotel, she said, "I'm fine."
We've got to help these parents try to find this young girl.
If you're a gentleman, why wouldn't you walk my daughter to her hotel?
What I have to say is,
this is going to be a changing day in your life. I know things are tough out there, but we can do this.
Here we go.
I want you to get excited about your life.
4, and ready, C.
Let's do it. Well, I'm here with Chad. You've probably seen pictures of his daughter Brittanee on the news. She's 17. She's been missing for nearly 2 weeks. Now, those of you who might not be familiar with Brittanee's disappearance, pay close attention to her story, because maybe, just maybe, you've seen or heard something that could help bring her home.
Imagine getting a phone call that your teen is out of town without your permission and is missing.
17-year-old Brittanee Drexel traveled to Myrtle Beach from Rochester, New York last Wednesday night. She went missing sometime Saturday night.
Brittanee's mother passed out flyers asking for help.
She left all her clothing, everything. It's just not like Brittanee.
The trouble started April 25th. A traffic camera caught Brittanee walking north before she walked out of the Blue Water Resort.
Those are the last known images of Brittanee Drexel.
We will work hard until we've exhausted all the leads that we have.
Investigators traced Drexel's cell signal to Georgetown County. Search teams continue to cover near the North Santee River, looking for Brittanee Drexel's cell phone.
It's been horrible because I don't know where she is. I don't know if she's alive.
Well, Brittanee's mother, Dawn, is with us via satellite from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where Brittanee was last seen. And Dawn, I was just saying to Chad, just as a parent, I'm glad to meet you, but I'm so very sorry for the circumstance. If you were here, I'd give you a hug. I think this is just terrible that you're doing. So thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
Do you have a theory about what has happened or where Brittanee might be?
It seems to me someone took Brittanee. Either she got in the car willingly, she may have met somebody here that maybe she trusted, that she was hanging out with since that Wednesday when she had come down to South Carolina, or she went unwillingly into a vehicle.
What do you think has happened here?
I believe Brittanee may. I don't feel that Brittanee got hurt. I just have a gut feeling as her dad that she's run somewhere.
So you think she's run away? You think she's hiding or something?
More of me believes that.
Mm-hmm. Is that because you want to believe it, or is there something about her situation and circumstance that gives you cause to believe that?
The history of raising my daughter, the choices that I believe she made with going down there, without my consent and my ex-wife's consent. I just believe that she's not going to make the choice to jump in any car with a stranger. I mean, that's not how I raised her.
Dawn, you don't believe that she's run away, is that right?
First of all, she wouldn't leave all her clothes, okay? She has all her clothes back at the hotel that I'm staying at. I have her flat iron. Brittanee does not go anywhere unless her hair and makeup is done, okay? Her cell phone, she's on that cell phone 24 hours a day. I mean, she's just literally texting. I mean, she does go to sleep, but I mean, she's literally on that cell phone. And that, it just, everything doesn't match up.
What do you say to Dawn's observation that she wouldn't have left her clothes, wouldn't be off of her cell phone, wouldn't have gone silent?
My daughter's always been a resourceful person. She's always been a very strong-minded person. It's not like her to leave all that stuff. I agree with my ex-wife on that. But it's very likely that if she is running because of the events that led up to the day before she left, well, then that's what she's doing. I mean, it's not a hopeful thing for myself just because I don't want my daughter found somewhere.
Dawn, you had forbidden her to go to Myrtle Beach, is that right?
That is correct.
And why did you do that? Why did you not want her going there?
You know, she was having 17-year-old teenager issues, and, you know, we just didn't feel at this time that it was okay for her to go. And especially since we didn't know these kids.
Right. And Chad, did you know she was there at all?
Not at all.
You had no idea she was going. Where did you think she was?
Home with my ex-wife.
Yeah, you just thought she was home with your ex-wife and didn't know she was anywhere at all.
We didn't find out that she was there until Saturday evening. And when I got a phone call, you know, stating that from John Greco that her, which is her boyfriend, stating that she was in South Carolina and that they couldn't find her.
Dawn, I think so many of the mothers that are watching right now, a heart goes out to you, and they really want to know what your feelings are at this point. What are you going through minute to minute right now?
Well, this is a parent's worst nightmare. You know, there's people out there that are crazy. You don't know what they're going to do. It's very emotionally draining. I'm very tired. I haven't gotten out a lot of sleep. I haven't been eating. I ended up spraining my ankle yesterday. So it's just it's draining emotionally and physically. I mean, you know, we've been crying, we've been pleading, you know, I've been on the media. We just want to find Brittanee. Our focus is on Brittanee. I want to find my baby.
If she's run away, and if she's watching this show right now, what would you say to her to let her know it's okay to come home? I mean, because it's entirely possible she's watching you right this moment. What do you say to her?
Baby, your brother and your sister and your mother and I just need you home. We need you home, and whatever the past has brought onto you, we can work on things. She's not going to be in trouble if she's scared about being in trouble. I was always the disciplinary with her. If that's what she did, she needs help, and I'd be the first to be there for her to get help.
Dawn, if someone does have her, if someone has taken her against her will, what do you say to them?
Please give us back our daughter. I mean, we have so many people that love Brittanee, that and her brother and sister miss her dearly. It hurts me very much when I see her younger brother and sister ask me, you know, they say, Mommy, please bring Brittanee home. We miss her, we love her. Brittanee may be scared. I don't know what I don't know what they may have done if someone does have her. You know, I want them to return her home. She's ours and we need her.
We're going to continue and talk about this when we come back. I mean, look at this picture of Brittanee. If you've seen her anywhere, if you have any idea whatsoever, don't waste time, don't make prank calls, but if you know something that can help, for God's sakes, pick up the phone and call the authorities. And when we come back, one of the last people who reportedly saw Brittanee before she disappeared is going to speak out for the very first time. We'll add that to the conversation when we come back.
If you're a gentleman, why wouldn't you walk my daughter to her hotel or drive her there knowing it was dark out that night?
Tomorrow on an all-new Dr. Phil, 5 parents fighting for their families now.
I have no affectionate feelings towards you at all. I don't even want to be around you.
What are you so mad at her about?
I don't know.
She hasn't done anything. She's the same little girl that you held in your arms.
I feel like she was a mistake.
There are moments in life where all things wrong can be made right. This can turn around.